Boom! Shaka boom. Yes! Hopefully I didn't scare you. Look at that. Fire blazing everywhere.
Yeah.
Mike's over here just ready to do it too. And the gong has sounded. Welcome everybody.
Round one.
This is it. Round one, man. We're gonna do this for real today. I even got a laptop. I didn't figure out what the hell the thing was in front of me. I even got a laptop today. I got props.
So we're gonna be somewhat professional.
Semi-professionalism is what we're shooting for. Not full-blown professionalism. Podcasters, what's going on? We're 39 seconds, full seconds into it. I don't want half seconds. I want full seconds.
Not Cuban?
No, not Cuban seconds will be really, really delayed. Let's begin. Look at that. Caroline West, what's going on, pretty girl? Let's begin today with the heart and soul of the right-wing movement, and I mean that right over here. That right there is Mike the Man Striegel. They called him. He said, I will wave a flag if I have to. Mike, what's going on?
What's going on?
You're not gonna no? Okay, so
you didn't tell me to bring the flag.
No flag waving for him at all. Kevin Thompson, look at him, looking as pretty as ever. Kevin, what's happening? Thank you very much for watching. And then over here, directly from the Midwest, because Full West was too far out. This is the guy. This is the young upstart Marine that said, enough is enough. I'm here and I'm going to do it. Seamus Tully. And it's not a lighter. It's not a lighter, is it? No, not a lighter.
I'll light you up.
40 caliber.
Yeah.
It will
light put a sunroof in this place.
A small one.
Oh, God. It broke. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. It's not even 40 caliber. It's
actually those were 57 caliber.
57, and bash your head with that. This is yours truly. I am I'm not wearing a hat today. The shine may be overwhelming you right now, but this is Duncan. Duncan Ramon Echevarria, your cigar consigliere.
Certified?
Semi-certified.
Certifiable.
Certifiable nuts. What's happening, guys? It's the middle of the week. Midweek.
No, it's more towards the end of the week for me.
Hump day. We're humping.
At least everybody was going, hey, Mike. Mike.
Here. Not here. There's no humping here, but it's the middle of the week. We're humping it. We're happening. We're doing it. You are always so cheerful. That smile that radiates, that amazing concept of just sheer happiness that comes out of you.
That's
See,
scary.
the rictus of death, literally, is what I call him. Anyways, what's going on with you, man? How's work? How's the week treating you?
Work was garbage. I woke up 2 hours late.
There you go. Work is garbage.
Well, why did you do that?
I was up till 2 in the morning.
Okay. Well, unless you want to add to that, I'm thinking that you're
Couldn't sleep.
okay. Couldn't sleep.
Okay.
You know, Mike. What's happening in your mechanical engineering world? What's happening? What's up?
I'm not a mechanical engineer.
Same shit, whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. You play with pipes and you put dots and lines together, and all of a sudden now there's water.
Is he a pipe layer?
He lays massive
Pipe
pipe.
fitter.
Pipe
Oh,
fitter.
Lord.
He makes it fit.
Listen, if you guys just have a moment here, I'm gonna just light this son of a bitch up real quick.
No, work is going pretty well. Fixing jobs that need to be fixed because contractors keep changing stuff and not telling anybody. That's the fun part.
What do you want to bet Steven right now is trying to translate something into Spanish?
I bet you anything.
He probably is.
Tow truck.
Probably is. Steven, muy buenas noches para todo el mundo. Aquí estamos en los Tres Maduros.
He's
not gonna understand a damn thing. But before we get into this shenanigans-filled show, our good friend, which he goes by the name of James Kirk, I love him dearly. His real name is Roberto Maldonado. Roberto Maldonado, out of Puerto Rico, has reached out to me with a wonderful idea, concept that I'm very, first of all, thankful that he thought about me to do this. We really felt that, and I don't mean this in a weird way, guys, but we really felt that we owed something to our Latino population, the Spanish-speaking population that is out there. We do us 3 shows a week. I do the Monday one by myself, but these guys are really fun to do the show with. But a lot of times when I do just a simple hello and a greeting in Spanish, I've gotten some feedback that, hey man, we wish that you did a little bit more of a lengthier Spanish style show.
We'll do the subtitles.
So we're working on subtitles. Technically speaking, I have no idea how I'm going to do that, but if we could do that, that'd be
we're
great.
trying to find a translator.
But James came up with a really good idea. I thought it was really nice. He said, why don't we do a Spanish format show once a month, just something that people can look forward to. And he invited me to participate in that. So I'm really honored. It's called Humos Hispano, or Humo Hispano, which is the Hispanic smoke. He came up with the title. I give him all credit on that. The way it's going to work, just like we do the StreamYard, we do it from here. In this case, he's going to invite me from his home studio in Puerto Rico. So the platform is going to be a little bit more open to the folks who follow him and who work with him and who know of him in all the Latin countries that he showcases himself in. So I'm really excited about that. Hola, mi viejita linda. Mom is now watching.
Hola, abuela.
Hola.
Qué bueno que estás mirando, mi vieja. Te quiero. I thought that was a really neat idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing people listening to the Dominican Republic.
Hey, if we ever get anybody in Afghanistan, I could try to
finagle it in. You can Haji language it in left and right, right? You can put a turban on and do some stuff. Boom! No? Maybe? I don't know.
You can get Ahmed.
Ahmed, yes. God, I love Ahmed.
Translate.
There you go, man. We can do that. I be the dummy, but no, actually that's not, because then the hand going, that's what's wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the whole thing. It's a good concept, for all the Latino cigar folks. I've always said that, we enjoy great cigars. We sometimes don't catch on to that. A lot of this is just simple people from, these wonderful countries like Nicaragua, Honduras, the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Brazil. Simple, great farmers and factory people. In some of those countries, I know for a fact these live shows are streamed just for fun,
Yeah.
So we definitely want to say, James, thank you. Actually, Roberto, muchas gracias. Thank you very much for thinking of me. I'm more than honored. I honestly sound as if to a lot of people, my Spanish sounds like it's like that spot on Spanish. It sucks. I speak horrible Spanish.
To be fair, you go back and forth between Spanish and English a lot, which can get
very confusing. And even though I was born in Cuba, I've always said that because I came very young here. Yes, Spanish was my first language, but transitionally as a kid, English was what I was surrounded with. So it's always like a mishmash in my head. I never know if I'm translating from Spanish before I speak English, or vice versa, whether I'm translating from English before I speak Spanish. Spanglish it is. So we're hoping that it's going to be fun. We're going to have some good Spanish, salsa music and some good stuff to look at that. Maybe no mariachis, but, or maybe a mariachi. Who knows? We might be doing the Macarena.
You know that song's about a unfaithful love?
Yeah. But it's a fun song.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
People have fun at it. I don't know about the whole unfaithful loving thing, but it's a fun song. We might do that.
The unfaithful loving song, what?
We're really no. I'm very faithful. Otherwise,
my ex-wife did an unfaithful love song.
Oh my God. There's one that I was singing the other day, which was the El Benao, about when you said the stag, about the San Jeronimo. That one, it really
I
is.
had one of those yesterday.
That one is really about a guy who's
yeah.
They're sticking it to him, the horns,
Yeah.
So, but one of the good things that Robert said to me was, we can reach out to for example, in Puerto Rico there are great rum companies, there are good cigar shops. I said, why don't you invite some of those guys down there that you're good friends with, and we'll interview them.
Well, I'm sure it's gratifying to them too to see people enjoying the things that they put so much hard work into.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. We're locking down what day of the month it'll be. He is. I said, you know what? This is your puppy. I'll be your Andy to your Conan O'Brien. I'll be okay with that. So
Peanut gallery.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be that guy on the coming in and making fun of everything, and still hopefully bringing a little something to it. but I'm excited to work side by side with him. He actually years ago he told me he had a cigar shop, but again he closed it down. He went on a different path. He's in just, but he has that love. It never left him. So I said, listen, man, whatever you want to do, I'm down with it. I'm excited about that. I know we discussed inviting people like Gabby Caffey on, Oscar Rodriguez of GTO, Jose Blanco. Some people that were in the industry, but that obviously they can communicate really, really well in Spanish.
Right.
We really don't want to invite someone with a Latino sounding name and they don't speak a damn lick of Spanish.
Although it'd be funny.
It'd be hilarious. I'll be translating for them, and every other word I'll be like, is that really in Spanish? I'll be like Googling, translating shit also.
Well,
because,
the translator could really have fun with that.
Oh, dude, it's insane. But I'm excited about that, man. Your job, you guys, you got some Latino people also, Hondurans and stuff like that. You told me. That
you
one,
counting down
that's
what?
my favorite one right there. That son of a bitch, yeah.
You counting down before you speak what?
I'm one of 4 Americans that work at my shop.
Nice. And the
how
overall
many
is
people?
how many?
Like 200.
Wow. Holy Moses.
So
So
you're kind of in the minority?
that's okay, man. Listen, are they
Oh, it was great
good people?
because,
Your mom also works there.
well, I'm talking about the field side.
Oh, the field
So,
side. Your mom is the corporate side.
Yes.
Okay, good man.
Um,
Good woman.
When I first started there was my crew leader. His name was Mario Contreras. Good dude. And I'm driving the truck. I said, listen, you guys can speak whatever language you want to speak, but as soon as I hear one of you say "Pinchy Gringo,"
Yes.
fucking all of you.
I'm all up on that. I will literally, and they knew.
Oh, they laughed.
They laughed a lot.
And then I smiled, and then they quit laughing.
Yeah. And again, the rictus of death came out that thing.
Listen.
So
A wild animal will show its teeth before it attacks. Remember that next time someone smiles at you.
I'm telling you, just a sweet, heartwarming, fuzzy kind of guy. Just Cuddles. We call him Cuddles around this regard. Hey, look, Cuddles is here. That's what we call him. Yeah. Again, prickly cactus over here. Mike, in your company, you guys have anybody that does like a Latino side? You guys have contracts that are like,
Well, yeah, we have, I believe, 2 Latino crews.
Nice.
Our crews are usually 2 to 3 man crews.
Have you ever done any projects that that were involved, like hey, it's a company that's hiring you guys, and they're like Spanish or whatever?
Not so much here, mostly in the DC area, which is kind of surprising.
But it's a lot bigger though up there because obviously it's more cosmopolitan.
Yeah, it's a lot more cosmopolitan than here.
He's been drinking the cosmopolitans.
No,
That's what he's been
I
doing.
wish. I probably need one.
But,
Nice team.
That's even better.
I'm proud to say I've worked in the past with people from. In Miami, it's a gambit. Tell me
Cuba.
what Latin country in the world you want to meet? They're all in Miami, so I've had a lot of fun down there and stuff like that.
Now, are the people from different countries? Is there a different dialect of Spanish?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes.
It's all over the place.
So a word in one dialect could be something different in a different one.
Yes, no, maybe all of the
slang.
above. It's like, for example, you got the formal English, proper English as we call it, and then you got street slang,
Right.
and every variation of street slang. So imagine, if you will, that there is a very nice formal, correct Spanish. My mom speaks very pretty Spanish. I taught whatever the hell
Gangster?
Spanish I can get my
Gangster.
hands on. Yeah, it's like
Well,
Jesus help us all.
it'd be the same as going from like New York to Louisiana. There's,
Uh-huh.
completely, mainly because there's a lot of French in Louisiana, but it's just that there's so many different dialects. And again, in Afghanistan and Iraq, it's the same thing. There's some large countries that you could go 10 miles one way and someone speaks completely different, and you're like, what the hell?
I don't want to walk 10 miles in either Afghanistan or Iraq. I can tell you that for a fact.
Well,
Not
I want
fun.
to be in a Humvee, ensconced in armor, maybe a 50 cal on top. I'll be all right with that.
Roadside bombs.
Yeah, well,
Fuck you.
I'm telling you, I'm not walking. I'm saying I'm not walking, and I don't handle heat well.
Yeah, that one step in the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you kind of want to watch out for that.
I'm good. So there's a few things. We're gonna right now jump in a little bit into some of the topics, if you will. We did our people out there. We've said some fun stuff about something that's Latino oriented. But there's a big news, and I know I don't like to always just make it all about cigars.
Do you
And
need a drum roll for
you
this
know,
news?
no. But
Okay.
it's actually something that just I think one within the industry, a lot of us have been keeping track of it. Of course, the whole FDA overreaching regulations that have been impacting everything from the small boutique cigar industry all the way up to the big guys. Let's see. Kevin Thompson says, "What do you guys smoke?" Oh, by the way, yeah, thank you, Kevin. We totally forgot. We're smoking the Doña Noli Premium House Blend Natural. Great cigar. MSRP.
That looks like the Maduro.
It's the natural.
Okay.
We naturalized it.
Oh, so it's legal.
It's a legal one. It's gone through the INS process.
That's it. Question the consigliere about his own blend.
Maybe.
I was going by color.
Listen, let me tell you right now. Oh, he went there. He pulled the color card. Oh, Jesus. Great. Thanks,
Cigar
Mike.
color. Cigar color.
Okay. Thank you.
Why you gotta go to the gutter?
Rein it back in, Mike. I mean, I'm not messing with the whole color card thing.
You need to pull your string and call yourself a dick?
Nah.
I'm a dick. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm a dick. And I can't be a bitch about it. So there we go.
There we go.
Anytime, man. Listen, I've missed you, man. I've missed you. You've been gone in Florida. I haven't seen you forever. I don't know if you've changed. I don't know if you've lost weight. I don't know. I don't know what's happening in your life.
He had to take some time off.
Did you take the bike to Florida?
Yeah, remember he had that little picture on there? His butt.
Yeah, I think he did. I think you did.
He did.
Yeah, you did that.
He had to rest his butt.
He was resting his ample butt. Or
Did you
not.
ride all the way down there, or did you trailer your bike? Let us know.
Let us know. I mean, again, because I was actually going to stop and wait to see if he replied, somehow.
I don't trailer bikes unless they're broken.
I agree. We should never trailer a bike. Never. So, Half Wheel, which is a great publication that really is involved heavily in giving us current news as much as possible within the cigar industry, today posted that the court delays FDA product approval requirements for premium cigars indefinitely. That's a great thing.
So what does that mean exactly?
So, I'm going to kind of go into it just a skosh. Not going to go through the whole article, but this hopefully will explain a little bit to everybody. Whether you guys have, again, anybody been following us or whatnot, again, I just want to really say, we are not those guys that go in depth into all of this stuff. But I thought that it was
headlines and guess.
Yeah, I mean,
mostly because we don't understand it.
Big words are scary.
Big words are scary. But again, I know this is something that is very important for the livelihood of a lot of people who are within this industry, even from the retail side all the way down to farmers.
Mr. Thompson requested video.
Well, he can conference in. Give me a second. Let me do an. Hey, Kevin, what is your email? Send it to me via text. Send me a text with your email. I think you got my phone number, and then I'll go ahead and use that, and I'll send you the link. How's that?
You have to download StreamYard, so...
No, actually, I don't think so.
No.
You do?
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No. You send the link, and you click on it. It does it automatically.
It's okay to be wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. So text it into me, Kevin. I'll see it, and I'll go ahead and send you the link request. So I'm going to read this as kind of quick as possible, some of these points, and I'll kind of explain as I go a little bit. The FDA's ability to require premium cigar companies to seek product approval for its cigars has been delayed indefinitely by a federal court. Judge Amit P. Mehta, Judge Mehta of the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, has ruled in the cigar industry's favor in an ongoing lawsuit against the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. He has granted the cigar industry request for relief and delayed FDA's ability to enforce its pre-market approval process for premium cigars until after the agency completes a thorough review and considers a more streamlined process specifically for premium cigars. So real quick, this is just my...
Hey, FDA, fuck you!
Yeah, what he said in English, of course.
In
En español, vete pa'l carajo, FDA. Very politely, not in a bad way. So there is an approval process basically in place that they want to go through, or there's an approval process that they want to put in place, not in place, put in place against cigars, and that would be so costly that it would end up putting a lot of small boutique companies out of business, a lot of factories out of business.
Is it because it's costly or a combination of being costly and takes forever to get through.
Well, it's a process that literally can end up costing hundreds of thousands of dollars because it means that each company has to submit. And here's from my humble and simple understanding. So for those of you guys who are way smarter than me, definitely jump in on board. Each company would have to take every single blend in their company's portfolio that is not grandfathered in. What do I mean by that? Anything that's pre 2007, in essence, would have to be submitted for approval. Even though there was an extension that happened August of 2016,
So
unless
any blend that was before 2007
is grandfathered in,
okay,
it's
I was about to say,
untouchable, not a
holy
problem,
shit.
you know. So yeah, but then there was an extension that was fought for and given that allowed what is called substantial equivalence that happened after August of 2016. So let's say that you were not necessarily grandfathered in, but you could prove that your blend was substantially equivalent to an existing one. I believe that the parameters were 75% of that blend had to be identical in every aspect to the existing one, and the leeway was only 25% of differences. But even with all of that, that proof of blend right there ends up being an enormous amount of money against some of these smaller brands. I mean, they're looking at, let's say, keep it very minimal. I have 4 blends. So each blend has 4 sizes. That's 16, in essence, articles that I've got to submit for FDA approval.
Why is 16? Because if they're 4, you got 4 blends. Is it just the blends and not the sizes?
No, it's per size.
Is it?
Oh my
Per
God.
size,
So even
per
if you have
blend.
2 blends that are exactly the same in every way, but the cigar may be a little longer or a little
Because
bit bigger
as far as
ring
they're concerned,
That's a different
it's
article.
a different cigar because of its size. And again, there's far more into this. You know what? One of the best shows out there right now is, of course, the support maintaining the legacy, which is by the Boutique Cigar Association. It happens on Fridays, and of course, it has Kerry Horney, Dr. Gabby Caffey, and Val from DAV Cigars. So these guys definitely, if you want to be truly ensconced in guys who understand what's been going on and been pursuing it, fighting it, and really educating us all on that.
Get the full breakdown.
Yeah, the Boutique Cigar Association show on Fridays is that show. This is not that one. I just wanted to just tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. That was a bit of good news. And here's why it's also good news. These guys now don't need to worry about that. They don't need to worry about that. Now, there is an exemption from this. The premium cigar companies will not have to file for product approval. September the 9th was the date by which they had to submit these, if you will, approval items, right? The ruling applies to almost all cigars found in humidors across the country. Now, here's the interesting kicker, with the notable exception of flavored and infused cigars, which are not considered premium by the FDA.
What's the difference between premium and non-premium?
That is
Premium is too awesome.
As
so.
opposed to one awesome?
One of the things that this big sentence kind of makes me think about, for example, this would be considered a premium cigar. The fact of the matter that it is a all hand rolled, which means all completely. There's no machine made aspect of that. All long filler, which is pure tobacco. Every aspect of that. Thank God it's considered a premium cigar. I think that we're also looking at what are called machine-made cigars. That, in my opinion, I've never really looked at that as a premium cigar.
Any filtered cigar would be considered a...
It's a non-premium. It's a machine-made non-premium, as far as I'm aware of. And again, this is just my 2 cents worth, guys. I'm really not the most knowledgeable guy. I've always said that in that realm.
Well, you're the smartest one on the table.
As far as that goes,
If I'm the smartest guy in this table, we're all in deep shit. I can tell you that much right now, fellas. So imagine, if you will, I'm sure we've all heard about the company, Drew Estate's acid line, right?
Yep.
So they've been around for a while. Are their cigars then not considered premium? And if so, how will Drew Estates fight this now? Because that's interesting. I mean, I really want to see how that's going to be approached. For example, the Tatiana's cigars, very heavily sought after. That's a flavored line of cigars by Miami Cigars.
One of Carol's favorite cigars.
You know, there's a lot of companies that have a side venture in the flavored cigar market. And now, that being said, are they going to be the sacrificial lamb? Because to keep the regular premiums, you know, which in my opinion, and I don't mean this in a bad way, again, this is me, people. So if you want to attack me, you attack me. I have never really looked at infused cigars as premium. I really never have. To me, whether you're smoking an acid, a Tatiana, a whatever the hell you want to smoke, CAO, it doesn't matter to me. If you smoke that, great. That's your preference. That's your taste. That's your flavor profile. That's your money. I've always called myself a purist. I don't smoke infused cigars. I just don't.
Taste though.
It doesn't. If I want to smoke a rum flavored cigar, well, I'm gonna drink rum, and I'm gonna smoke a cigar.
Now, do you dip the tip of the cigar?
I don't. I don't even do that.
In his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I take a sip of rum, and you know, then I smoke, and
There's your
that's my thing. Marie Van Hoy, what is going on? The Valkyrie is watching. Love you, by the way. The Napoleons arrived. I already set them aside for you. The final thing on your order is the Oliva O Habano Maduro Churchill. That's the last thing that I'm waiting to arrive. So hopefully this week. And it's a damn process. Sorry, Marie, but yes, the Napoleons are in. So that's something that's interesting. I want to see how those companies are going to look at that. Let me see what this says here real quick. So I'm not going to be all into this. I mean, again, I'm not that guy, and this is not that show. Companies will not need to file paperwork with the agency. They're talking about the FDA, of course, to prove that their products are premium. Rather, any company selling a cigar that does not meet the definition of premium cigar will be subject to the September 9th pre-market approval deadline and will need to be filed for substantial equivalence. So if it is a cigar that is not under the criteria of premium cigar, then you still have to do that paperwork by the September 9th date, or file another approval pathway. So that's on you.
So what happens if you don't do either?
Then you're basically not in compliance, and you could be audited, and you could be literally told to pull your cigars out of the market.
That's a whole other can of worms
Yeah.
you really don't want to fuck with.
Right.
I mean, and again, it's one of those crazy oddball things. If, for example, they really wanted to pursue, and this is what to me, anything that's got a flavor infusing in it, that's not premium. And again, I don't follow them. But let's just say, I don't see, Black and Milds are not flavor. Black and Mild is pipe tobacco. So that's a different style of smoking. So I don't think they're premium. I think they're machine made. But what's used inside is pipe tobacco, which is fermented and it's aged and it's infused differently.
Yeah, a lot of the Black and Milds have a tip. Does the tip add the flavor?
And no, the tip does not. It's the actual.
The one tip wine, yes.
But that's I think the only one.
Okay, so that would be a different type of cigar.
That's what my boss.
I mean, I'm intrigued as to like how this is going to be approached. I mean, because there is a shit ton of money right now in the flavored cigar market. I mean, a shit ton.
About 30 seconds on the podcast.
Oh yeah, and for the podcasters, definitely jump over if you get a chance and follow this show on YouTube. We're gonna continue it for the next half hour there. For if you guys want to, also on Facebook, on YouTube, it's Doña Noli Cigars on YouTube, and on Facebook it is under my name, but it's also shared in the Doña Noli Cigars page. So I always say thank you to you guys. We are on Spotify, we're on Anchor, we're on Google, we're on iTunes, we're all over the place. So thank you for listening. Remember to continue in any of those venues. We appreciate it. And boom, shakalaka. Oscar Rodriguez has just joined us. We sold Punta Dulce before 2006, and it goes through. So again, that's a great thing. So it really is about those predicated blends, and I'm glad that Oscar is watching now. First of all, thank you, Oscar, for all that you do for the cigar industry. This, how does this affect you? Does it affect you at all? Is GTO 100% covered, protected? I'm assuming it is because you're a man who's like on top of your legal game when it comes to protecting your brand.
And they would be considered our premium cigar, correct?
They are 100% premium cigars across the board. Is Hypnotic impacted at all with this? Because Hypnotic is such a sought after sweet cigar. It's delicious. I have to admit, I've smoked it sparingly because again, I just don't smoke sweet cigars.
Well, you sold quite a few.
You did.
Every time it comes,
to the
every time it comes in, it sells out. It's insane, man.
Yeah, it goes quick.
So Half Wheel posted the entire ruling thing and the FDA thing. I'm really not going to get into the hundreds of pages that this thing's all about. Meta's ruling does not require FDA to enact a streamlined substantial equivalent process for premium cigars, only that the agency must study the issue and cannot require premium cigars to go through substantial equivalence or another process until after that study is complete. So that also buys time. So they're buying time as well to make sure that it really is going to be something that is truly streamlined and that can be dedicated to the premium cigar industry. So again, Hypnotic is 100% protected. It's been out since 1994. Sweet. So I go back to the original date, 2007, when all this craziness started. If you're a cigar brand that has your stuff predicated as everything that the honorable Dr. Oscar Rodriguez has, you're good to go. You're solid. You are fine.
You don't have to worry about anything.
And if you're a premium cigar maker, you're okay also. I really want to see what the whole flavor deal package is gonna be done with. I mean, how is that gonna be addressed?
So my question is, if you're a premium cigar maker, can somebody come to you and say, hey, I want this, I want a new blend or something, and then are they protected?
I believe so far that's still allowed. Currently, right now with this ruling, that is still a process that now is still allowed, because so long as it is, and I'm gonna just put this out there, fellas, correct me, anybody, if I'm wrong. So long as it is a 100%, cigar that that deals in pure tobacco, hand rolled, long fillers or mid fillers or even short filler, but it is a premium cigar that has no infusion at all whatsoever, you should be good to go. You should be fine.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Óyeme, lo dijiste correctamente. La resingada que se van a tener que dar va a ser asquerosa. I mean, he says that the infused market is fucked. I mean, bien chingado. Which, that's a little bit, that's Spanish,
Is there a way, that's why I look sideways. Is there a way that we can fight this?
If I may be so bold, and I don't mean this in a negative way to anybody.
Can we burn down the FDA?
If you are
they do more than just regulate cigars, so.
If you're in a way that you are continuing to do it the right way,
yeah.
God bless you. Keep doing it. If you are taking advantage of the system also, because there are folks who do, if you're doing it to take advantage of the system, then you may need to really reassess this. You may need to really, really reassess this. That's all I'm gonna say with that, because again, good, bad, or in between. There are processes and there are laws in place. You don't want to also be a dick and say, well, F this and that. There's a reason that guys have succeeded like Oscar Rodriguez. I mean, he is a small boutiquer, family owned, 100%. You got guys also like Gabby. You got guys like, Jesus, Felix Mesa,
yes,
Mike Bellotti. I mean, all that stuff, So if there's a way, God bless you. Keep doing it. Jason, what's going on, big brother? Yes, you can too.
To burn down the FDA?
You can burn down the FDA. Then there you go.
I'll be right back.
Phone a friend. Phone a friend. Let them know it's happening.
You might want to wear a mask.
You got yours?
I ain't afraid of no coronavirus. Toyotas are stupid cars anyways.
Yeah, and Hyundais are all in, baby. Maybe.
Well, I mean, so they don't know who will like firebombs the FDA.
So you know what? Like I said, I'm not the guy, and I truly say, I just wanted to share this news. There is some, there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. It truly, I find it as such.
Now, is that light happiness, or is it a freight train?
I believe it is. It is a good thing. It is a good thing.
So there's no train whistle.
Yeah, thank God for that, because there was a lot of fear, because to have somebody tell you you're gonna have to pay me $100,000 per fucking size and blends and all that jack foolery.
100,000?
And I'm just throwing that out there. I mean,
isn't that an equivalent to a shakedown?
Well, you got some guys, for example, that have maybe 20 blends with 6 or 7 sizes each. I mean, when you begin to do those numbers, you're talking almost $1 million plus or $2
Carry
million.
Don't cuss us like that.
Carrie, what's going on, man?
Buddy?
Again, we keep being called gentlemen. I have no idea who those guys are, but thank you very much for that high praise from a good guy like that. And by the way, that's one of the guys right there that you need to follow. You need to be friends with, and go to the show, the Boutique Cigar Association. Protecting the Legacy on Friday nights. Carrie, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it at 7:30 or 8 o'clock? Posted there. This is going to be probably discussed not only on his show tomorrow, the Viajante Stogie Road, but also in greater detail on Friday night with Val and Gabby and Carrie. So the 3 guys are going to really dive deep into that, I'm sure, to explain it to you guys. And really, that's a show that I don't want to miss, because I want to be able to learn a little bit more about this.
Yeah.
Also, Kevin has said he sent you the.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Thank God.
Got you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate you. Not a lot, but we do. I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there. Let me see, because otherwise I would have forgotten about Kevin completely.
Yeah.
And Carrie being here is a great segue into our next, big thing that we want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
So let me see here. Let me see if I can find Kevin. Kevin, where are you, Kevin? There is Kevin. I'm seeing the email.
Major Kevin to ground control.
I'm gonna post this.
Major Tom.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna post this email in every damn bathroom stall in North Carolina. For a good time, call Kevin Thompson. Actually, write to Kevin Thompson. And send him pictures.
Yeah.
Send pictures to Kevin.
For a good time.
Pictures.
For a good time, send all these good pictures to Kevin Thompson. I think that'll be a fun thing.
I think it would be too.
I think it'll be hilarious, dude.
Oh.
Let me see here. I'm gonna send you the invite right now. Let me see. I'm gonna do Gmail, because that's the one that I know how to do. I don't know the other one. I'm always lost with the other one. Okay, come on, Gmail. There you go. And boom, shakalaka laka laka. We're gonna paste, and we're gonna send. And I'm telling you, technology, thank God, this thing does what it does, because I have no idea how to do this
So
shit.
apparently you fed the hamsters because it's working correctly.
Nah.
The wheel is properly spinning up here and out there. All right, Kevin, I sent it out to you, so when you see it, click on it, boom, done. Protecting the Legacy, Friday nights at 8 p.m. Let me go ahead and post this up real quick here so everybody can see it. Guys, you've got to watch this show. This is what it really is all about. We are the nonsense guys. We're just gonna have fun with stuff.
We're the hype men.
Exactly, but definitely Protecting the Legacy, the BCA, Boutique Cigar Association, Friday nights, 8 p.m. Those are the boys right there. And there we go. And tomorrow night also he's having Kevin Shahan of Cigar Prop. So I've heard there's a big news thing that's happening tomorrow. I believe that Carrie and Kevin might be naked. I don't know. I'm just saying they might be naked. 2 big hairy guys naked. I love it. I gotta watch it.
They should call it Lumberjack.
Absolutely. I think that's gonna be the Lumberjack show.
Now they're gonna blur out the right parts or the wrong parts.
I'm not going down that road. I don't know about all that stuff. Living Large, what's going on, big guy? Hey, listen. Thank you for watching. We appreciate that. So Today, for those of you guys who saw it, I did a little 1-minute video because I was super duper excited.
The TikTok that Trump's getting ready to ban.
The TikTok that Trump will never ban, because I mean I love the guy, but don't ban TikTok, man. I need my TikTok. Look, oh my God, wait a second. We're about to do this. Oh!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Can I do this? That's us right there. Look, everybody, that sexy man right there is Kevin Thompson. And thank God we don't see the Speedos. Thank God.
Yes. The banner, get the banner back up just in case.
Stephen Finley, what's going on, big brother? Also, by the way, the chief, son to the great clan chief himself, Bob the Cigar Finley. I'm telling you what.
Oh, the Finley clan.
I'm telling you, good guys. Yeah. By the way, Stephen, he's done the strongman competitions for the Scottish, you know what it is, the Highland Games. I tell you, I am not messing with Stephen, man. That kid.
Do you know where the Highland Games? Well, do you know why the Highland Games started?
Absolutely, it was the way that they could actually find who the next clan chieftain would be, and it really wasn't about. And I learned this, as a matter of fact, which I didn't know this. I thought it was hereditary. It wasn't. They were looking for the strongest, most able-bodied, you know, and maybe not smartest, but definitely a guy who could lead correctly.
And to become the knights.
Yes. That's exactly right. Because daytime sucked, so nighttime was even better.
KNIT.
Oh yeah, Devin. Kevin, what's going on? Talk to us, man. Say something. What are you wearing?
Oh, you don't want to know. I'm sitting out here on deck anyway, drinking a beer and having a cigar with you guys.
What are you smoking, Chief?
I'm smoking an Esteban Carrera Mr. Brownstone tonight.
Nice. A Brownstone from Esteban Carreras. That's a lovely cigar. Yes. And by the way, Stephen Finley is also known as the Big Teddy Finley, by his lovely wife and 2 beautiful kids. You know, the BTF. Stephen, I can see another sticker. I'm telling you, Big Teddy Finley. I mean, by the way, that guy is a marketing genius also. So, guys, today I got off the phone with the main man himself, with Kerry Horney. He said, you know what, Duncan, just go ahead and do it. Begin the pre-orders. We are going to be doing, this is crazy, MSRP. I'm going to begin left to right here. The Sweetgrass Gringo, which is always a limited run. Normally, these things are like $120, $105 for the box of 10 on the website. The one that's scrolling right down there. Pre-order right now, Sweetgrass Gringo. Beautiful barber pole. It is that nice Candela wrapper. It's an exciting cigar. It's very delicious. That little sweetness, that nice little cleanliness. I just love it. It's a fantastic.
Well, I have noticed that smoking that, the longer you let it sit,
the
better it burns.
I got excited. Look at that. I dropped the cigar.
It's almost in your lap.
Holy Moses. Thank God it wasn't lit. So leave it alone for a little bit.
And let it dry out and get accustomed to your humidor.
Mm-hmm.
And it burns a little more evenly.
Mm. Okay.
Well, I've always heard that you should let your cigars rest for about a week, maybe a little longer, depending on your taste and your humidor. Let them kind of settle down, depending on how you like the humidity and the.
I'll tell you what, man. I think that actually is not a bad thing. Like with any good cigar, and particularly ones that you really want to enjoy the right way, if you order a box, tell you what, get it in, and then just say, you know what, I'm going to hold off for about a week to 2 weeks. I'm going to just stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to let it build up the anticipation, and guarantee when you like that Sweetgrass Gringo, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, it happened. Yep. Good shit. Good shit.
Flavors will blend together.
By the way, for those who are also just tuning in, that is not the Orange Bowl mascot that's on the screen. That is Kevin Thompson. Kevin, he looks, very, very luscious and plump as a beautiful orange, but he's not. He's not.
I'm
dressed up for Halloween as a great pumpkin.
Thank you very much, Charlie Brown, the great pumpkin.
Can you guys hear him?
I can semi hear him.
It's because of his speakers here.
His speakers, suck balls.
Speakers.
There you go. My speakers are fantastic. I can raise the volume as much as possible. Let me see here. I'm gonna raise it a little bit more so we can hear him. I hope everybody can hear him also. So that's the first one. That's a Sweetgrass Gringo, $105. It's on sale right now. Get your pre-orders in. These things, as always, are a limited quantity, a limited run. Normally 120, 105 only on that website right there. www.doñanoliCigars.com. And then right there, look at that. That is the Viajante Stogie Road deliciousness. That's the Edición 35, the original Barber Pole King himself. I love that cigar. It's got balls for days, flavor. It's got it all, man. It's got it all. And that's only $90. $90. That's all that it is.
It's a great deal.
It is.
I mean, but I said, what else can I possibly do? Like my good buddy Ron Popio. There's more. But wait, there's more.
No,
Really?
No, that was the other guy in the blue shirt.
Is the other guy in the blue shirt?
Yeah.
Billy Mays.
Oh, is he dead?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
No,
yeah.
he's dead.
He's dead. Well, in the words of William Hayes, whatever his name was,
Billy Mays.
Willie Mays, the great baseball player. No, wrong guy. Also wrong guy. Well, in the words of that guy, every time you pre-order, we're gonna go ahead and add a nice 3 cigar sampler from the Doña Noli cigar line. So you're gonna get your choice of either 2 Maduros and 1 natural, or 2 naturals and 1 Maduro. So again, you'll get a nice little surprise. 3 cigars are going to be added in for all the pre-orders to ship out or be picked up. So again, just a little extra as a thank you to all of you guys. I mean, just something to consider. Get them in right now. I can tell you for a fact, this will not last.
How long does this sale go for?
Until the main man tells me, hey, I ran out.
Yeah.
When he runs out, he runs out.
Okay.
And I know that there's always a finite quantity on the Sweetgrass Gringo. Maybe
Is that a seasonal thing?
it is a seasonal thing. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. And Kerry, correct me if I'm wrong. What, every 6 months or so, you're gonna be bringing it out, possibly? Let us know. I know he's got a couple other projects in the works before the year ends. But I wonder if there might be just one more blowout sale before the year ends on the Sweetgrass. I know this came in for the summer. So I know this is the summer hit right now. There may be only a few hundred cigars, 100 boxes or so.
Yeah, you need to get them now for the Labor Day weekend.
Absolutely.
Now, Living Large has a great question. What would you pair them with?
You know what? Great that you asked. It's interesting because I like the Sweetgrass Gringo with clean beers, really great beers. If you're a fan, if you can find it, Presidente is a Dominican beer. Man, it just pairs fantastically with that. Clean, crisp. It actually cleanses your palate as you're smoking the cigar, and it's absolutely a great, refreshing summertime combination. Another one that I would do, a little bit, something stouter, a Basil Hayden, a nice, smooth, easy bourbon like that with that cigar, sublime.
So a lighter bourbon.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too heavy on the on the darker, stronger
No
bourbons.
conviction.
Yeah, no conviction, Kevin Thompson. No
No
conviction.
conviction.
None of that. Kevin Thompson enjoys his moonshine, and he calls it bourbon. He calls it that. Yeah. Thanks.
Call it something.
He'll call it something. Hey, listen, how was Florida? How was Florida, brother?
It was hot, but it was a great trip. Got to see a lot of family. Done a bunch of riding.
Nice.
Now my damn bike broke.
What?
And the damn
What'd you do?
Oh my God, dude, you suck.
Well, I'm working on it. It's a slow process trying to get it all put back together.
What's the problem with it?
The compensator went out.
The compensate. That's what happens when you try to compensate, man. Small dick. I tell you what, stop doing that. You can't compensate
no.
with that.
Well, like I told you before, nothing grows in the shade. It's just that mushrooms.
I put them there so everybody can see it. Again, this is the Viajante Stogie Road, Edición 35, Sweetgrass Gringo, 105, normally 120, 105. This is $90 always with us. Always. That's $9 a stick, basically. And when you pre-order, you're going to get 3 free cigars added to that. So I'm very, very excited about that.
That's a good deal.
Thank you, Kerry. I appreciate that, man. He called me and he said, you know what? Go ahead and begin the process. Just get it done. I was like, that's awesome shit. That's awesome.
Can't beat it. Let it stick.
So you're drinking Land Shark? Is that what it is?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's another good beer right there for the Sweetgrass Gringo.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice light beer that would go really good with that one.
You know what? Also, and I hate to say it because of the name, but Corona. A nice, a little lime in it. A good, very cold Corona. It's just, I think that cigar really doesn't want to be overwhelmed. You really want to be able to enjoy those flavors that it brings, man. And it does have that nice inherent sweetness to the Candela wrapper. So I'm very, very excited about having it again.
Yeah.
And if you want to get out of work and you're not sick, just tell your boss you have a case of Corona, and
You're good.
Yeah.
You'll be told to leave immediately.
Well, you can let them know it's like a 6-pack or 12-packer. Yeah.
A packer? What?
Pack.
Oh, pack.
I mean-
Wow. It's like, holy shit.
Really?
You don't
Man.
read the table that well. You don't. So,
No, you know.
Kevin, what'd you do in Florida?
Oh, not much. Just hung out with family. Got to pool a bunch. Went downtown for a little bit, but not much because
Where'd you
they're
go?
worse locked down than we are. So
Where exactly did you go?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine.
Nice.
It's beautiful. I love it, man.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful area down there.
I'll tell you what, if I could, I would love to have a little place out there. You know, it's a little bit removed, you know, but it's right on the water, you know. I mean, I think St. Augustine is one of those like little gems in Florida. It's nice.
Yeah, I went to the oldest cigar store in St. Augustine.
Sweet.
All right, who are they?
At old cigar shop. That's what it's called, and it's down a little alleyway. If you don't know where it's at, you'll never find it because you have to walk in between two stores down a little alleyway, and it's just back here in the middle of nowhere.
That's pretty rad.
Those are the best places, my brother.
Little hole in the wall
And
place.
it was.
Let me ask you, how long have they been there? You said they're the oldest. Did you find out all the information about them?
If I'm not mistaken, I think they opened up. I'm wanting to say the sign said 1829 or
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
so. It's been there for a while.
Hot man.
Been remodeled several times, and this last time I went there, they had a really nice humidor. It was the only one I walked in down there that was actually cool inside the humidor. Everywhere else was hot when I walked in. As soon as I walked in, I turned around and walked back out because my man Duncan told me, if it's warm in there, walk out.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that I've always, you know, I'm a stickler for. If you walk into a humidor anywhere and it's hot in there, I would be a little bit leery about the cigars.
Now,
Why do you keep pointing that knife at me? For God's sakes, I'm
Look.
terrified.
I'm raging. As soon as I leave here, I'm either fighting or fucking someone. Not any of you guys.
No.
Don't worry.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Well,
that's
that
right,
sounds
right there. I mean, I'm saying, you know.
So, what is
Allie, be careful. You don't know. It's an insider joke, but Allie, be careful.
She's not watching.
Okay, thank God. No, Allie, you're in. Goodbye. Yeah.
But the biggest problem with heat and really high humidity with cigars is tobacco beer.
First of all,
That and mold.
yeah, those two. So, for example, there is the possibility that there might be a little zygote, little egg inside that is dormant. So heat will actually promote the growth of this little creature,
So add heat.
and it'll begin to eat up everything straight through. And you're gonna notice that because it'll be perfectly made little holes, and then you'll see like a lot of crumbs everywhere. It's not that the cigar is losing bits and pieces. No, it's literally that it is being eaten, and that's what the little critter is leaving behind. That's one.
So that's beetle shit.
Yeah, well, you know, it's sort of like that. The other thing is, you know, about tobacco beetle is it's not that it's everywhere. I mean, I'm not saying that all cigars have it, but the rarity that it might happen. Well, the warm environment propagates that growth. It really is a very friendly growing medium for these little critters. Two, as Mike said, if you have a moist environment, imagine if you will, you know, the temperature is inside, you know, 78, 80 degrees, and then the humidity is 72, 75%, that makes that cigar very mushy for starters. And two, it could actually promote the growth of bacteria leading to mold. So the best friend of cigars is high humidity, but cold temperatures. So I keep my humidor in my shop around 62 degrees, but the temperature is 62 degrees, the humidity around 72 to 75%. So a little bit high, but very cold or very cool. That literally is the best environment for your cigars. Also, if you guys,
So I gotta add some humidifying packs to mine because I checked it today, and it was at 64%.
but is it in a cold or a cool environment?
It's upstairs in a darkened room, so.
You got to look at the temperature
Yeah,
in
I'll
that
double
darkened
check the
room.
temperature.
Now, is it a digital hydrometer?
Yes,
Or okay.
yeah.
You know,
I don't remember what the temperature said.
so again, just some
look,
tips.
I'm just throwing another humidifier pack in there.
Yeah. Movita Pack's good choice.
And with we have a link on an email that I sent out. If you guys are
Segue.
interested, there you go. 4-pack of Bobitas, $16.
And the digital hydrometer.
Absolutely. I'm also going to be
That's the same one.
resending that out again because a lot of guys have been asking me, hey man, I didn't get the email the first time. Not a problem. So we're going to do another blast that's with those 5 items so that everybody can get advantage of that. It's the affiliate program through Amazon. I get like a 1%, which great. I saw, how much money I've made, guys. You're gonna love. I mean, you're gonna love this shit.
2 cents.
98 cents.
What?
Yeah, baby.
I got 2 pennies right now.
So I'm all in with it. But it's like what we talked about. I don't carry accessories. I don't carry a lot of stuff. But these might be things that if you guys need them, they're there for you.
And it's easier to get them there than for them to store them anyway.
Also, you know what? Free shipping.
Yep.
Literally, I think all of them were 2 days
Yeah.
on all of them, so that was not bad.
Yeah.
So just something to consider. I'm gonna resend out the blast with them. But yeah, like Kevin said, I'm leery when I walk into a place and I'm feeling warm. Inside of that humidor, I'm like, whoa, that's not what you want.
No.
You almost want to like walk in and feel like a cool moistness.
Almost like a beer cooler.
Yes. You want to almost feel that when you walk in, and you're like, oh yeah, I can understand that. It's got to be almost like a nice, cold, moist air hitting you. That's the best thing. And for aging, that's really what you want also. If you have the means to have like an aging room, if you will, in your house, and you got something like that, that's what I would recommend.
And that's why a lot of the factories, like tobacco stores, places and stuff are all made out of concrete.
Yeah.
Because the concrete will hold the cold.
Jason Connolly, Duncan, can we expect any new cigars in the shop? As a matter of fact, actually, Jason, we have quite a number of new things that just arrived in the span of the past week alone. So we got Oliva V's, we have Melanios, we got Gilbertos. We actually got a good selection of Olivas that came in. We got some Bone Shakers. We got some Gurkhas.
The brick.
We got the brick from Toraño. We have a few things that have arrived recently, and I'm very, very excited about that. There is quite a bit more headed our way within the next 2 weeks. So the goal is eventually, and I'm going to just give you guys a realistic timeline. Having gone through what we went through, closing in April, and having to come back and reopen, has been a shitstorm. So our realistic time frame for the full humidor being completely done is by end of the year. That, and being honest, financially allows me to grow it the right way without it impacting, financially any other aspect.
Yeah, without.
And I can bring in the right stuff.
Without straining.
Yeah, no strains for the pocket, and I can bring in the right things that people are asking for. Fun thing. We're going to be looking to bring in foundation cigars. So a lot of people have been asking about that. That's the Wise Man, Wednesday, the what's the Tabernacle. So those cigars are in the works to be brought in. I'm very excited to say. I'm good friends with Coy Mata. He's the rep for Black Label Trading. Fantastic line of boutique cigars. So that's coming in. We're really looking to rebuild it little by little, but the right way, my friend. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, we do actually have a bunch of new stuff that just came in the past week. Stop on by if you can, my brother, friend and brother.
Just a few minutes left. Next weekend.
And Kevin's still not naked, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank.
At least from the waist up.
Yeah, I mean, waist up, you're good. Stay like that, brother. Stay like that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. What's happening?
Yeah.
29th?
And it's not this weekend. It's
next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Saturday from this Saturday. What's happening?
Having a bike night.
Nice.
Have we got
He's
a lot
having
of
it.
we
He's
got
doing
a lot
it.
of confirmations.
Got quite a few.
Good.
Tow truck maybe riding a Honda there on one cylinder just to make it to the bike night.
Our beloved Boonhauer is going to be there. Kevin, I hope that your bike is ready by then, maybe. If not, definitely come on by anyways, regardless. We love everybody. Stephen Fox from Purple Heart Homes, he said that he reached out to the vice president of AWOL, which is a great club that it's all, if I'm not mistaken, ex-veterans as well. So that's exciting. 10, 20 guys might show up. I'm really looking forward to this. Thomas's motorcycle club, Billy and Robert, the president and vice president, I know they're spreading the word. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. She could be a good little giggler.
We're going to have music. We're going to have food.
Can you announce anything on those?
So from my understanding, Shannon Rowan is going to be there. I'm going to have a conversation with him tomorrow. I know he's gone through some personal stuff in the past few months. I want to see if he can come in because Shannon and Kyle Ketzdever are our boys for great jazz, good music. I love these like they're my kids. So that is musically what we're working on. Food-wise, I'm going to leave that one for the Saturday one. I do have to reach out to that gentleman that we both know.
The Weenie Man?
The Weenie Man. Eric Wilson, if he's available on that day, I want him to come on in. Best hot dog guy ever. So, but I can't say officially yes until I get the go ahead. But Shannon, if you're listening to this or if you're watching this, I'm going to reach out to you tomorrow, man. I want you there because I love this kid and he is a phenomenal musician. Him and Kyle Ketzdever are a great duo.
Yes.
Michael Carter has finally jumped in, again insulting us with the name Gentleman's. Lord have mercy.
People gonna learn.
I don't understand it. But 29th from 4 p.m. until the last day I'm happy biker leaves.
Or the cops run us off.
Well, I don't think they're going to run us off. By the way, also, I do want to make to be compliant, if you will, there will be no smoking inside of the shop. We're going to keep this all outside. We want to make sure that everybody is, has space to sprawl and keep distant and all that jazz. If you're inside the shop, that means you're buying cigars or, just taking care of something. And then please go right outside. That's what we're going to do. I mean, we really want to make sure that, it's fun for everybody. And that's how we're going to run it. So
we want to keep the neighbors happy.
Absolutely. I'm sure that people are, hey, man, what's going on over there? It is an outside event. So we're doing it all outside. That's really what it's for.
Hopefully no rain.
Yeah, there you go. Kevin, do you want to leave us with any amazing words from the world of Kevin?
No, I just if everything works out, I might stop by there tomorrow sometime.
Amen and hallelujah on that, man. I look forward to seeing you. For God's sakes, come fully clothed. I'm just saying, putting that out there. Just please wear clothes. I just think that Kevin would be sexy if he was wearing a Speedo. That's me. If Kevin was wearing a Speedo, he'd be the guy. Leopard print Speedo. I could see it all day long. Maybe not.
I don't know about that.
All right. Seamus, you are just chomping at the bit to tell people something. Any last words?
No, not really.
No. I felt the energy.
That was a lit.
I felt the energy. I thought I'm gonna say something. No. Playing with a knife.
Yeah, like I said, I'm ready to.
He's ready. He is ready for it, man. When he leaves here, God help you. I'm just saying. Anyways, he's Raging Cajun. Mike, the man Striegel, any final thoughts or words?
No, just please buy these great cigars from this great person here.
American.
And
it's gonna be huge.
Always.
It's gonna be an incredible thing. We're building the biggest thing. It is huge. It's like never before. This has only been done here. It is huge, very big, very large. We're building it the best way, the biggest way. We're America. We're the biggest. Small dick, but big deals. I'm just saying, Anyways, the Sweetgrass Gringo, it started the pre-sale $105, normally $120. The Stogie Road Edición 35, $90 all day, every day. Get them in.
What is it normally?
Actually, normally that's the regular price. I mean, but because we want to do something special, you get 3 free cigars with your purchase of either or. So get them in, get them done, get them smoking, baby. And at the end of the day, smoke well.
We do.
We do. And he already smoked all of his. Good God. Hey, take it easy, everybody. God bless you. Good night. And we'll see you, Kevin, tomorrow, God willing, man.
Yes.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good one. Be careful out there, guys.
Amen.
Amen.